For more on this, Daniel Ives joins me live from New York. He's managing director at Wedbush Securities. Daniel, welcome to Money Talks. I must admit, until yesterday, I hadn't heard of Clubhouse. When I received an invitation, I didn't know what it was. How does it work and why is it so popular?
Yeah, I mean, look, especially when you look at some of the social media platforms that we're seeing, and everything that really changed with Musk. It's an audio chat that continues to really have white hot growth that we've seen in 2020. And I think it's something more and more celebrities and many more that have sort of legitimized the platform. You've really seen it gain fire in terms of growth.
And as you said, Musk was on it, but also Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg was recently on it. Do you think Facebook will, I don't know if I should use the word copy, but introduce this as a feature going forward? Is this feature here to stay?
Well, clearly it's gaining steam. As we've seen with Facebook before, they continue to be extremely well aware of any trend that's gaining traction in social media. And this is something we're not just talking in the US, it's really globally. And that's also how it's become a double-edged sword in terms of China with many other social platforms that are not able to be accessed. This has really hit the nail on the head in terms of what users are looking to see. It's about content and they've really accelerated when it comes to who they've been able to get on the platform from a content perspective. Zuckerberg, Musk, of course, Robinhood, and others.
And Daniel, what has just happened in China today? Talk to us about that. Has it been blocked completely?
Yeah, well, I think that's the news coming out. And we've seen with Twitter, YouTube, and others, anytime an app starts to gain more and more traction within China, it becomes double-edged sword. You start to see that blockade, and they're going to continue to sort of be a slippery slope there in terms of what we're seeing on social media platforms in China. And this is something I think many users are going to look to, not necessarily sit there silent, but I think it just shows it's become that popular that ultimately Beijing stepped in like they have with other platforms.
And how much is it worth?
Well, we're seeing right now a golden age for social media platforms. And I think what you're going to start to see is more and more consolidation across the board. I think you see TikTok, which has obviously avoided a potential disaster in the US, look to accelerate. And I think you're going to start to see these platforms continue to see M&A that's in the billion, as it's all about user growth. And you look what we've seen here, it's been just off the charts user growth, especially over the last 3 to 4 months.
Daniel Ives, thank you so much for speaking to us from New York. We appreciate your time and your expertise.